It proceeds to the million. Yes, now that got a lot of mistakes. And 126 mistakes practice में अच्छे हैं. Least we get to learn. So you know, ये mistake मेरे एग्जाम में नहीं है. Class test किया? That's the one I have that start. Yeah, you can do the same. It will go. We take the new knowledge, how much you get, how much you have input. So the improvement what? Now you know how to do the questions. And it will always be better to do them again. At least it might be very thorough with your grammar and vocab. और बाकी के comprehension. Today. नहीं पता पास वर्क करने का सोचना भी नहीं. अच्छा इसका एनालॉजीज क्वेश्चंस और शीट में से कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है ना और पीपीटी में से पीपीटी में तो सब किया था we did all. और उससे पहले वाले लोग में से एनीथिंग पेंडिंग I shared 10 idioms today. You can go to them. I shared 10 idioms. Yeah. Other? Can you people hear? लिखा कुछ लिखा समय हाँ लिखा मैं इधर तो होगा क्या किसने लिखा अर्थ लिखा क्या तो वो पढ़ा क्या लिखा है लिखा नहीं है कैसे मैंने लिखा क्या बता मैंने बोला इधर लिखा on that US that issues. I was quickly that. These are important things. For your interview, this will be very useful. That's why I'm telling you to read the newspaper regularly. Anything important coming up, the US status is a very important topic. Commerce वालों के लिए तो और भी important. So you started doing something. So what do you have? Yeah. Said people come in, it's already time. The girls there.
Recommended time to reduce risk of heart stroke. One of findable in the US elevated levels of tiny particles in the blood that greatly increases the risk of heart attacks. But few doctors stress about it as not much can be done about it, neither diet nor exercise. However, experimental drug made by the elite could lower the level of the particles in blood, but it isn't confirmed that reducing the particles would also reduce the risk of heart attacks. The result of the experimental drug is expected to come at 2026.
So this, how long was the article from which you summarized? Yeah. So you were able to summarize it into how many sentences?
One paragraph.
Or say one paragraph. One paragraph. Right? So when you summarize, what is the first thing that you do? Main points. So did you copy the main points? 8 paragraphs. Paragraphs, right? That's what you do. Whenever you have to understand something, you have to say it in your own words. Right? That's why I'm going to write this down so that you get used to saying, like breaking down things, getting the main point out of it, and getting it. So, any difficult words you found? Another book? Section Cracker. Yeah, what's the meaning?
Engagement rules fight without weapons.
Yeah.
Surroundings
Like if you see kids holding on to each other and fighting. Yeah, like remember they had this incident of the Indian Army and Chinese Army fighting without weapons on the Arunachal border. So last year, that would be graph. Right? Any synonyms of graph?
Yes,
Okay. Any other word? And everyone can write stuff. खुद नहीं पढ़ा तो दूसरों के vocabulary से भी हो जाता है. Yeah. The more you get to know, the better. What else? Any other word? Yeah, present everywhere. Or which is widely present. Ubiquitous. Yeah, very important. Ubiquitous is when you are talking about an idea or something that is being done and you are reading about it everywhere, you're coming across it everywhere, that's how you do. Any other synonym of ubiquitous? Commonly present. Yeah. So like you can say, talking about Bitcoin, Bitcoins are ubiquitous. Wherever you come across it very often. So you can say nowadays AI, using AI using about that. Right? Are you seeing looking at anyone? 5 minutes already. So, Mahir, anyone?
I don't know.
Which means
I would also.
somebody.
The central government is discussing about electronic vehicles recently. The government aims to reduce the registration of the issue of new vehicles that run on fuel and
Forward and forward.
and it says that it can happen in the coming financial year, in the continuing financial year, and the vehicles that transport goods and services may take more time for this policy to pass.
So, what do you think about the policy?
So the policy here is aimed at Delhi specifically, which is necessary for pollution there. So it's a good step towards.
So, is it economically viable
Yeah, in the long run, yes.
in the long run? Would you buy?
Electronic vehicles. Presently, on the electronic vehicles, the cost is really high and includes all the. But if you see in the long run, you can apply.
So, manufacturing goes up with economies of scale cost. Okay. So remember all these topics. Preparing for the interview, they can ask your opinion. What do you think about it? Or for some questions related to that. So when you are reading, keep those things in mind. Any topic you read, keep that in mind. So you are, while you are reading, you are just not just reading and putting it out. Stays in your mind. So अभी जो पढ़ा 3 महीने बाद exactly आपको नहीं रहेगा. But at least you have an idea. Yeah, so this was there. Right? Okay, now today we are going to do vocabulary exercises. Before that, let's go through some words. Now you have a whole list of words in your textbook. Have you started going through them? So when you are going through those words, Nothing you can do it. When you just read through words, you don't remember everything. So what can that? Right? अब पुराने स्कूल के एक्सरसाइज बुक्स तो पढ़े होंगे ना आप यूज राइट ऐसा करते हैं okay so whenever you're reading write down the words. So now like we say the homonyms and homophones were the confusing words. Any questions on that? Yeah, no? Especially when identify the sentence where the word is used wrong. Right? Or they like IPM will not give you the word. Rohit may give you a word and then you then ask you. IPM may for inload you have to figure out which word. So the common word between all the sentences you can easily figure out. So let's first go through a few words. The alphabetical order B and good morning. You were thinking you people are not done. Okay. So a flip and inflict. What's the meaning of a flip? What is it? Afflict means afflict pain, means give pain. Yeah, afflict somebody with a wound also. Okay. So usually when it is used with pain or pain. Inflict. Inflict means if it means it wasn't something unpleasant. So maybe the it can also be related to high level of cancer or something. High level of taxes, the government inflicts taxes. We cannot come across that. So inflict can be in terms of pain, not pain. Inflict may be pain. Inflict pain, something unpleasant. So it's used in a negative. Okay, if we look at the next bit, allude and elude, very commonly used, and we came across elude earlier. We did. Elude something means escape. Elude means could be escape, or it could also be that you are avoiding something. Sometimes it is used that way. Usually, escape. Allude means
something.
to refer to something. So it can be a say allusion or allude. You allude to something, and always allude is used with right? When it's a preposition phrases, so allude to something means refer to something. Like you refer to some book, refer to somebody's rule, right? That's it. Blatant, we'll do 5 words. I'll share this and you will go through this. Blatant and flagrant. Blatant is blatant truth. It's like it's something very obvious. Flagrant is outrageous, offensive. Right? That's how it is. We'll go through sentences now.
Flagrant doesn't mean very nice.
Flagrant is usually not in a positive sense.
Fragrance is nice.
Fragrance, that is FRA. Fragrance, that is a nice smell. And this is flagrant, which is bizarre. Okay, bizarre and bizarre, you know. Bizarre means something is bizarre, which is strange. You don't understand, confusing. Bizarre, that he did this. Birth, BRTH and BIRTH. BRTH, like in a train, you have the word BRTH. BIRTH, you know. BORN and BORNE. BORN means somebody is born, right? And BORNE, there can be different meanings. One would be to carry weight, right? So it could be to carry or transport something. Yeah, the weight was borne by the elephant, or the truck can bear, past tense would be borne, BORNE, right? The truck can bear how much weight? Some 1,000 kilograms or something. And it could also, borne can be past tense of pay. You bear pain. Bearing pain, that is, you can take so much of pain. How much pain can you take? Or how much weight can you bear? That how much can you not only carry, but how much you can actually tolerate. So we'll stop here. So at least you can do the words from your, most of these words are there in your book. Okay, we'll move on to so vocabulary, I presume you people know well enough. Vocabulary में ज़्यादा कुछ. So it's not like you know 1,000 words. Will it be enough? Even if you have mastered 1,000 words. No matter how many words you know, you will always come across something that you don't. But mostly in your, like in Jitman or Rosa, when you get just words and they ask you to write the meaning of the words or the antonym of those words, they won't be very difficult. At least you will be able to figure out. अगर बिल्कुल ही नहीं आता है तो फिर obviously नहीं. Mostly they will be such that you can manage. And in IPM and indoor, it will all be in context. You never ask you anything out of it. Yeah. So whether something is in context, you can do. But homophones and homonyms are right. So we'll do this first. So different types of vocabulary dictionaries will be synonyms, antonyms, direct or indirectly, homophones, homonyms. Okay, what are homonyms?
Or that sound the same as the singular.
They have
Same spelling, same pronunciation.
different meaning, yeah. And homophones? Same sound but different meaning. Yeah, they will not have the same spelling. Phone means sound. Name means meaning. Antonym means opposite meaning. Synonym, same. They can break down the word. There can be spelling test. Yeah. Once are given to you, and you have to figure out which of them are correct or which of them are incorrect. And you have to fill in the blank questions, the sentence completion or paragraph completion, where you have those big paragraphs, we call closed paragraph, and you have to maybe like for indoor you have sentence completion with 3 to 4 blanks maximum, and for the others like price, match, etc. Depend. They'll give you a big paragraph which has about 6 to 7 blanks, and 8 blanks, and option ready. Right? The number of questions expected from vocabulary, 8 to 10. You know that vocabulary is important. Always. Now, how to deal with vocabulary, especially if you don't know the meaning. One, greater word terms of similar word. Have you come across a similar word as a game, right? And whether it is a positive word or negative word, that we can see. And the context. If you don't know the meaning, you can figure out the context. Everyone is looking very dull. That was an idea. You people exercise. No? It's very bad. You do? You should. Depends on how you walk. Depends on how you walk and how much you walk. 1 hour brisk walking is good. If you can't walk, at least you can do Zumba, you can do some sort of exercise. Very important. Your body will break down if you don't exercise. Stress is low. Exercise is good for stress time. Stamina develop करना है. अभी देखो स्कूल में थे आराम से चल रहा है. Once you get into IPM, you're all aiming for IPM. I am ignored. And I think you people have attended the talks of our students. That is so to be active. So mentally and physically you have to be this. Staying hydrated and exercising is important thing for us. Sure. So vocabulary in context, synonyms, antonyms. When we are doing synonym antonyms, what is important? Root word. And what we call chart of the word. Chart of the word means whether it is positive or negative. Right? How it is used. Okay. This I did it. Pseudo means fake. Pseudonym means fake noun, name. Yeah. Onym is usually referred to a meaning or name. So positive or negative word, like you have luminous, radiant, dark, shiny, glowing, all refer to light. Right? So out of these, which are the negative words? Dark is negative, right? Radiant. Now, if you look at the intensity,
Shiny.
glowing and shining have similar meaning. Intensity is different, right? So when you get similar words, Look for the cortex. How is it supposed to be? So illuminate comes from the root word Duga, means moon. Right? So lumen, what is lumen? Light. Lumen is the measure of light. You measure light in lumens. Yeah. The unit of light. We are commerce. Physics पढ़ा हुआ कभी? Yeah. So lumen refers to light. So root words are important. Keywords and connectors we've always talked about. When we read grammar also, keywords, connectors help you to figure out the meaning and the context. Same direction connectors and contrasting connectors. We get all this. Remember? Yeah, if you have a semicolon in a sentence, means the same thing is different. Right? And whenever you are doing a question, what do? Try to answer in your own words. Right? You first thing, figure out what category answer. And then you look for something similar. Anything that is not similar? Most important, go by the principle of elimination. Even if you don't have exactly what you are thinking, but something close to can come. So whatever close to is remaining after elimination is your answer. Right? So we'll move on to questions. Details your questions right now. And from your textbook, if you have not completed the exercises, even if you have completed, do that. So, what's the chapter now? So 5, 6. Yeah, chapter 5 and 6 you can go through. The root words P is with DNA. Have you gone through the root words there? You have said you have. Put in your root words and complete words. Some root words are yours. Like what does ambi mean? Both. Yeah, so ambi, like ambi can refer to some ambi combined with something maybe. Ambidextrous means ambivalent. Neutral could be like you have two things going in your mind and you're not very sure. That could be. Locue means anything related to locue. LOQU or LOCU. Elocution. What does elocution mean? Speech. So it's related to speech. Locue is related to speech. Elocution. Elocution. Elocu related to speech. Good speech. Pug. PUG pug. Walk. Later, you know, PUBG. So that's walk. So. Chron, CHRON, chron refers to
CH.
chrono, CHOR, CHRON,
Sequence.
sequence. Chronology, right? So if LOQU refers to speaking, loquacious will mean loquacious means somebody who speaks too much. Yes. So then your book, if you have gone through it. Okay. For any word, say any simple word, if you add, what would you add to make it an adult? In or IPM or a, yeah. So you can go through these and their whole list. Also, we use smaller terms are there. Go through them again, even if you have done them. Okay, exercises here. Section 6, exercise 1, 2, 3. Right? And 1 and 2. Please, if you haven't done, please do it. Yes. Yes, Durga, if you haven't done, sorry, you have the Brishti. Yes, Brishti? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I said if you haven't done the exercises earlier from your book, please do that.
Yes, sir.
Homophones and homonyms, you know what they are?
Yeah.
Now, if you look at the sentence, we have to park before we go to the park. What is the word you're concerned with? PRK, park. Yeah? Two different meanings. Park is park and the park. Current can be two meanings. Flowing water, right? Or you are currently doing something, or you are after doing something. Current influence. Kind. It's kind of area. And a kind of, and be kind of means of something, particular thing. Ring, calling, or already or some round thing. Hoopla is also a ring. So you can go through these words. Do I need to go through them? No? They're simple ones. Commonly confusing words, you can go through them. Most of them we have come across. Imminent, eminent also we have come across. What's the meaning of imminent? Imminent. Imminent danger. Something that is about to happen. Yeah, or something that is you think is going to happen in the future. Like if you are like somebody is standing on the edge of the building, say the parapet, then what do you say? He is an imminent danger to fall. Yeah, the storm is imminent. It is about to come. Eminent means popular, famous. He's an eminent writer. He's an eminent musician. Okay, effect, you know. What is it? What is the one with E?
It's now and
Noun. Affect is verb. The one with E is verb. Right? They have the same meaning, but different usage. Allude, did. Implicit, explicit, you know. Implicit means these are very common words and should never go wrong with these. Implicit means what?
Implied.
Implied. Explicit? Something that is clear, explicitly stated, clearly stated. Implicit means not clearly stated but implied. So it's actually the opposite. Right? Okay, further and farther. Very common words. Farther,
Further is a comparison.
comparison.
Further is
Farther is used in terms of distance. Further can be used in terms of time. Or you want to learn further and more. Further with you is something used in terms of time or more. I want to go further means I want to do something more. Farther, that is farther away. That's what it is. Yeah, if I want to go further on my own, that will be with you. Yeah. Accept, you know. Simple. LOIC and LOIC, very common in questions. Immigrant and emigrant.
Immigrant is also concept.
Indigenous and indigenous.
Indigenous.
Sorry, ingenious and ingenuous.
Indigenous means rare.
Ingenious. Huh?
Rare.
Rare. Not really rare. It's like something which is unique. We won't say like ingenious is something which is now if you break the word down, what do you get? Genius. Something related to being clever or something which is very good. Yeah. And ingenuous, break it down again. Genuine. Related to genuine. Yeah. Something which is true. Can be innocent. Right? These you know. Never go wrong. These are things you should never go wrong. If you go wrong in these, then no one can. In spite and despite. In spite of something. So in spite of the rain, she went out. Despite is usually used in a negative context. Despite my warning, she still
Despite of
plays. Despite of
Despite is two words.
in spite will come to her.
Despite is two words.
It's no, it's not. In spite of, in spite always comes with. In spite of, despite doesn't come with. Yeah. In spite we do write it two words, but it's not supposed to be. Advice with an S and advice with a C. Access and excess, that way. Yeah. What does access mean?
accessing
Granting permission. Granting permission.
Granting permission, or say you have access to the library, which you can do it. So we'll come to questions. Question number 1. For the order of questions in the video. Everyone sign the bill. See? Read carefully what is the word that you need to be concerned about. Common word in all the sentences. What is the common word in all the sentences? Yeah. So what are you asked to do? Choose the option which has the incorrect or inappropriate usage of the word. Can you make the sheets? CALLUS. Callus means
It was a part of the star, maybe a part of it. It's base.
callus. Flower का callus.
It's the
Okay, here, how is it used over here? That's what you're concerned with. So read the first sentence aloud. Who wants to read it?
images like
Who wants to read it aloud? Seriously, paro.
when it is not too thick, the callus protects the foot from damage.
Callus is an overgrowth in the skin or cartilage, which is thick, it can protect, but it can cause pain also. Right? So, in the first sentence, is it correct? Second sentence, most common cancer. He received 50 lashes on his feet delivered with callus injuries. What word should this be? So when you are practicing, we have to increase our vocabulary. So यहाँ क्या आना चाहिए? CALLOUS. Write it down. CALLOUS. It's talking about callous indifference. CALLOUS. Callous means to not, careless or not care about somebody else's discomfort. Like it is related to careless. Yeah, not concerned. That's it. ये हो गया? Callous and callous, you know the meaning now? Next question. Now remember how much time do you get for these questions? Or should you 30 seconds? 30 seconds. Yeah? 30 seconds में कर लेना. So in these you have to first identify, you read the sentences, see what is the common word. So what is the word in this context? Proscribe. Right? What is it? Do you know the meaning of proscribe? Prescribe. Prescribe. What can prescribe mean? Huh? So now, for doing this, maybe you can just say this one is wrong. Only one of them will be. Huh? So I think one will be wrong. So which one is wrong? Fourth one, the coach prescribes late night parties before an important game. So before an important game, he wants you to take it.
Second.
Right? Prescribe means ban something or not allow. Okay.
It's just second.
So-
Second thing, yeah.
First one says rules of the organization prescribes members from engaging in conflicts. So it prevents them or shows them, prohibits them. Prohibit will be the right thing. Software manual prescribes step-by-step instructions. It tells you, it gives instructions, it is prescribing. Like the doctor prescribes medicines, gives you an advice to take those medicines. So prescribe could be giving advice, right? And prescribe is prohibit. Any other word for that can be used similar to prescribe? Ban, restrict. And you can also come across a word censure.
Ma'am, could you repeat the word?
I'll just go this. Censure. 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 That also means to prohibit.
So censoring.
Close to censoring. Censor. Now, censor is also censoring. Censor means to prevent something.
Right.
To hide or prevent. Censure means to prohibit by law or ban. Right? So your law is concerned. So you can take a legal action when you're taking a legal action on something and banning something, that will be censure. Right? And this censure means to prevent something. Like you censor an article, you censor a book. So you cut off something from a part that will be censored. So here we get proscribe, and you got a lot of synonyms for proscribe. So what's the common word here? Diffuse? Huh? So where is it? Which ones are correctly used? You eliminate. Aroma of freshly baked bread diffuses. Here diffuser means cells. Yeah. You use your fan to diffuse the smoke. Spread. See, spread or to move away from a place. So diffuse usually means that you diffuse a crowd. You diffuse smell or smoke or color. Yeah, that's diffuse. So it's usually used in terms of spreading out or thinning out. So where is it wrongly used? Fourth one, teacher diffuse the situation.
It's not wrongly used.
Diffuse the situation. Now, is it okay in the context? Argument between two groups and diffusing a situation.
Teachers.
So if you look at the context, the rest of them are used. Is spreading out. Spreading out. Diffuse the situation. It's not really, you don't really use a diffuser situation in this context. Here will be to take care of the situation. Take care, refuse is a written form. Right? So your fourth one is incorrect. What do we have here? The common word is we have stray. Train. Your word is train. Your word, concerned word is train. T-R-A-I-N.
Noun and all, or can I have different meanings?
It should usually have the same meaning. Yeah. Currently used.
Phrase that can be noun.
Also like here, if you see train can be used in different ways.
Yeah, that
It should be used correctly.
use correct. I'll look in any way.
Like it should fit into the context. That's what we are looking for. So where is it not fitting? First one, is it fitting into the context? Train, a dog. Yeah, that's okay. Now you're traveling by train. Take the train. By following the train of blood on the platform. What should it be? Trail. Trail of blood. Something has fallen. That is trail of blood. The fourth one.
Yeah, it's
Train of thought. We do say train of thought because it's like there is a certain direction it is going. Yeah. Shyam, you give it something? Yeah. Say क्या है? हाँ? नींद आ रही है? इसको बंद करो. चलो उसको बताओ.
just
Like alchemy.
you're obsessed with it.
First one, right, second last. Last.
Better? Okay. I think that's it this way. So yeah, we the end. It's a great way to be happy. Not feeling well? Huh? Okay, next question. Now always look at the context. You look at the context, you'll get your answer right. What's the word? The word.
Balance. Second is
Bans, right? Child marriage restraint act bans marriage. Is this correct? Right? Bans provide the community a chance to raise objection. If there are bans, can you raise objection? Context में नहीं करते. Right? Third is okay. Organic farm bans. This is like that. Good. Fourth is also okay. So answer is 2. What about this? First, figure out the verb. What is the common word you see?
stay.
Stay. Yeah. The other assemblies went to court and asked for a stay order. Correct. Second one. We are talking about ban on slaughter of cattle. Neglected ones. Stay away with wandering. Stay away wandering into the fields. Remember we spoke about keywords, connectors. Here, if you look at the context, wandering into the fields. They're staying away and wandering into the fields. Wandering is related to which animals wander around? If you see dogs wandering around, what do you call them? Stray. Right? But here you will use they stray away, they go away. Yeah? Due to ban on slaughter, the neglected ones, they are being neglected, so they nobody is caring for them. So whenever you are confused, think of another situation that is similar. Right? Animals wandering around means stray animals. So this will be wrong. Third one is correct. I stay awake till midnight, late into the night, 2 o'clock into the night. 70. Is correct. 3. Will you read from there?
She said I always stay up till my focus.
Yeah, so what's the word? Stay awake is correct. Fourth one. Stay with her grandparents. That's correct. Only one wrong is second one. Okay, those were 2024 questions. So first look for the common word. Brave. Right? Then first sentence, is it correct? Durga? First sentence is correct? Shyam? Okay. Second one? Went to grave for him. Second is correct or no?
No. Grief for them.
Went to grieve. Went to grieve for him. Grief is the noun, grieve is the verb. Yeah, so here it will be grief.
Grief and grief.
F-E and me. Third one, grave allegations. Correct. Fourth one, was a grave matter, serious matter. Okay. What's the common word here? Just skim through and first figure out the common word. Climatic. Now read the sentences. Sure, read the first sentence aloud. Now the word is climatic. Climatic refers to weather. Yeah, climatic conditions. The first sentence, is it correctly used? Yeah. Climatic. Climatic. Okay. Climatic with a C. Yeah. Climax. Climax. Yeah. So first one is wrong. Rest of them. Let's read. Passengers in the bus. Hot climatic conditions. Correct. Under certain climatic conditions, hailstorms. Even if we don't read the entire sentence, we still get our answer. Context is important. Right? Yeah? First one. This meant it seems to be found rain. Right? So which wave the wall decided towards the stone on her ring. The stone on her ring. Right? Because the terrorist security forces formed a ring around the house. Okay? Third one. Promised she would ring them up every day. Yeah, follow them. Fourth one. They were all soaking wet, and the mother told them to wring their clothes. What to come?
Ring W.
W-R-I-N-G. Right? W-R-I-N-G is when you twist and turn your clothes to get the water out. W-R-I-N-G. So here, what is the word? What are the words that you see further and farther? Where are the words correctly used? That he refused to answer further questions. Okay? More questions. Second one, if you need to further your career, become further. Third one, where is it? Farther. Farther here means distance, more distance. Fourth one, we need to discuss this problem right away, avoid letting it fester any further. So the only one which is incorrect is what is common word with me? Right. The title not correct. Yeah. My firm has recently tied up with a global conglomerate. Third one. Third one में क्या आएगा? EID. Absolutely. Now, chord. So we have CORD code. Yeah. Cord around the neck. It purchases a cord of wood. Cord of wood मतलब?
Yes.
Cord of wood refers to a unit of wood, that is weight. So much of wood, an amount of wood that used to be called. We don't use it anymore. But that is what a cord of wood is. Teenagers may feel the need to cut the umbilical cord, tying them to their homes. ऐसे बात नहीं करना homes. So your cord is correct. तो बचा गया 4. Here a chord in his head. So when you refer to music, what is the word? CHORD. A CHORD can also be used like connection to somebody. Yeah. It say a music strings a chord in your heart, or some event, strings a chord in your heart means is all connected to music, but something which you can connect. So it's like music, in music, certain notes are connected. So that is a chord. A set of notes connected to each other, which play in a particular way, that is a chord. Right? So notes of music is CH. Some more questions. रोहतक में भी आएगा, रोहतक में they may sometimes give you the word. So see whether a word say re is used correctly or something. That's it. But similar. So what's your word here? Spot. Right? Your word is spot.
On spot.
Correct.
Now read carefully, look at the context. A scenic spot is correct.
Yeah.
Huh? So we can eliminate that. Yeah, we are looking at inappropriate usage. Spot on his career.
That's right.
Now, what does it look at the context? Such a spot on his career was difficult to ignore. We are not talking about a negative situation. And spot on career? It's not a spot on place, not on his career. Yeah? So here, in this context, it will be not on his career, not spot on. Right? Not on his career. Not spot. So he was spot on.
No.
Not quite good, but spot.
Sounds good.
It's a negative thing that is happening.
Important thing. Scholar means perfect answer.
He was spot. The answer was spot on means absolutely correct. Bullseye. Okay, D. A spot of inch. Yeah. That is okay. So the only one which is not correctly is what D. Spot of value. And you should remember the IPM questions will not be something which you don't have to think about. You have to think about. इतना easy होता तो कोई questions नहीं होता. Very easy. It's not so bad. Okay. What about this? Collaborate, right? We have collaborate. So A is currently used.
Yeah.
They refused to collaborate when women were asked to join the protest. Join the protest is correct. Treacherous relatives of Indian race collaborated with British rulers. Collaborated with the British is correct.
Yeah.
Third one.
No.
To collaborate her thesis. Collaborate means to work together. Yeah, join hands. So yeah, is that sense coming in? No. Yeah. That sense is not coming in, we can eliminate.
Portion extra.
B is correct.
Yes.
Policemen collaborated with the reform. Now here we get the word corroborated. P-O, write it down. Yeah. Means to cross check and find whether it is matching up. So corroborate the results that could be. Cross check and like it should match. Results are matching up. So look at the exact thing. Yeah. Is it done?
Okay.
Yeah, to confirm or provide supporting evidence, collaborators. You have, yeah, so you have data here, we are talking about interview teams to find out whether the data supports a reason that way it can come up. What's here? Vrishti, are you following?
Yes, ma'am.
Cross. Your word is cross. First one will be correct. Name. Cross the river. Cross the river. Yes or no? Cross and cranky. Now, what are the different ways cross is used? Cross across, or cross. He says, view the cross. Cross here also means the cross. Mistakes of his youth are the cross that so cross like this is an allusion. It is referring to the cross statute punishment of the being. Right? So the mistakes of his youth are the cross that he has to bear. Cross that he has to bear, the results, negative result that he has to bear. Right? So here it is correct. Fourth one. Okay, B is it correct? Cross and Kanki. We were told that she had lived through tough times which made her cross and cranky. Candy and cranky, you can say. Cross and cranky was always in a bad mood. So now let's look at D. His jokes are vulgar, cross, and crude. Does any of these forms of cross fit in here? Continue. Shyam? Does cross fit into D?
Second.
Yes, ma'am.
D
Yes.
his jokes, you are describing his jokes.
Yeah.
His jokes are cross, they are angry.
Vulgar.
Vulgar, crude, this is cross. 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 Huh?
Cross. CRAWS.
Cross आ सकता है और cross आ सकता है. Insensitive. Right? So here cross is not
Class.
can be cross or cross. Okay, number 4. So quick Quick with your words. Remember 30 seconds में करना होगा. Flout. Yeah? So this flout, flouting, flouted, flouted. What does flout mean? What does flout mean?
Showcase. Showcase.
Flout, F-L-O-U-T. That is flout, F-L-A-U-L-T. F-L-O-U-T is disobey, to go against, flout the rules. We always tend to flout the traffic rules. Yeah? So orchestra decided to flout tradition, go against the tradition, right? Problems caused by flouting rules, correct. She flouted her designer wear and accessories in front of her classmates. Flouted. Her fault was that she flouted the dress code. Dress code that she disagreed with. So only one that is wrong is C. That's your answer. Yeah. Common word, you have to be faster. Draw. Heading, Math was heading for a draw. Correct. You need to read the rest of the sentence. He was lucky enough to win the draw in the lotteries. Lottery का draw होता है. The draw in the lottery. He used to keep all his important documents in the drawers. Drawer. ER. Yeah. So, and D is correct. Draw water from the well is correct. So C is your answer. It's correct. What's our word? State. State and refinement. So let's look at it. If you are not sure, don't sit and think. Go on to the others and see if they can be eliminated. Uttar Pradesh is a populated state. Ask the prosecuting lawyer to state the grounds. Correct? B. The state of his father's health is correct. Only one that is left now. He said B, C, D are correct. So eliminated. What is left? A. Okay. Now you can read and figure out what the correct word is. Third Maya consider a demeanor to be of great state and refinement. Taste and refinement, not state and refinement. Great taste. She had a good taste. The state of Pennsylvania. There are a lot of questions. Go more in the questions. Abominate. Abominate means abominate. Support. Abominate doesn't mean to support.
Ma'am, she's not.
Yeah. Opposite is, it means to aid or despise. A whole. Aid. you want the opposite. Or somebody means A. Yeah, so it will be B greatly upwards. Enormous, that's easy. Right. Impromptu, that was the in form anyway. Impromptu, we are looking for meaning, right? Now always remember, you will get some questions where they are you need antonyms, and immediately after that or mixed up. They're very tricky. I can give you mixed up. A question meaning, and you forget to read the instructions. But they'll give you, and now the options will always be some are meaning, some are opposites. Some may not be there. Right? So, here best expresses the meaning. Wretched means wretched, you feel wretched. Means you're feeling very low, bad. It's a negative one. Sorrowful, unfortunate. So what can be what can you eliminate?
Foolish and
Okay, so what can you eliminate?
BNC.
Foolish. Insane. Strain, just strain. You feel strained or the strained relationship, but wretched will not be really strained. In this case, we can say poets. Somebody, like you can, they say the wretched beggar. And that is, she is in a condition which is so sorrowful state. Erroneous. Erroneous refers to? Break the word down. Error. Something that is wrong, that is erroneous. Incorrect. The most important city of the country. Capital C. What does capital mean? In those who are, let's say, ISIS. This is a problem. The seat of power is called capital. Seat of power, so the main state of our parliament will be the capital. Seat of power. Seat of power. So these all types that for that is capital, capitalization. Okay. Which of these expresses distance? You should for FATHER or FARTHER? See, they won't give you easily. Here, enough here to go. Okay. Now here they've given the word and you have to see where it is used in that. So what does agog mean? All of them?
B. Particles positive rates.
Agog
The size
means
can be
what?
positive or negative.
Agog means very Yeah, it is above relates to like being very excited. So boys were all above. Yes, she was all above at the surprise announcement. Yeah.
Surprise.
So, we can say this is a positive announcement, right? Victory set the whole state above with excitement. Right? That's also correct. Yeah. Everyone was all over the place with excitement. So above means ego or excitement.
All that. Ma'am, answer क्या था?
Surprise announcement can be negative also. Surprise announcement.
Yeah, but it's not clear. So it should be explicit. We don't have. Otherwise we don't. Okay, tantamount. इसमें मैंने नीली लिखा ही है. Your hint is there. They won't give us any. Sorry. So tantamount means something which is similar. Overlooking state norms tantamounts to crime. He refused to answer. His refusal to answer was tantamount to an admission. So it was similar to or equivalent to. Yeah. All of them are correct. Yeah. I can have one answer or two answers also. Conflate. Conflate means you conflate with somebody or you conflate two things together. Confluence. Conflate, confluence. Reverse, confluence of reverse. Okay. So now we have to see which one is correct. One is correct. Here conflate two processes put together. Conflate compartments, or it should be separate compartments. Conflate here is wrong. The dogs started to scan at each other, so I had to conflate them. I didn't put them together, separated. So only one. We have there. A would be unique. Yeah? Rare addition. Coin was a rare addition, is correct. Rare form of colon cancer is correct. Standing in the rear of a long line. Here, back. So, what is your answer? We were looking for correct answers. 1 and 2 are correct. Right?
Yes.
What हो रहा है क्या? Yeah. Subject matter questions. Synonym of acne. Have you heard of acne? Shyam? Have you heard of acne? Acne. Yeah, if you're taking a wild guess. Okay. What does acne look like?
Something that hacks your eye, but that is bad for everyone.
Hackneyed refers to something that is repetitive. So the hackneyed comes from a horse hacked to a car. So hackneyed is cliche. It's something like Bangalore. You are Bangalore means Bangalore. Have you heard of the term? Yeah. Bangalore. Means it's a term that has come up in the USA in the last decade. Everything has moved to Bangalore. All back end has moved to Bangalore. So you lose your job. Your job goes to somebody else. That is called Bangalore. So hackneyed is so here it means so you know ask for riding and this reference is using for horse for riding in the olden days. Horse was the only mode of transport and everybody got bored of it. So cliche. Repeated. Or routine work you can say. Ultra wires. No, ultra wires. Do we know what it is? Huh? If we don't know, then we have to try to figure out. Okay, we don't know the second word. Ultra we know. Ultra means extreme. So we can use that too. Huh? Is it an internet virus? No. Right? Is it an internet virus? We can identify. So at least we can eliminate things. Is it a contagious disease? Is it a contagious disease? No, it's not eczema. Right? Within authority and beyond jurisdiction are the two together. Yeah? Now, ultra means beyond, it doesn't mean the way. So we can move it beyond jurisdiction. Right? So even if we don't know the meaning, we can figure out. कुछ तो clue मिलता है. So, ultra is beyond, bias means strength of power. It's a legal term. It's usually used in terms of, now within authority is also a legal term. Yeah, used in judiciary. So this means, bias means strength of power. Legal term. We come across similar things. So at least we know what ultra is, we can figure it out. Okay. One who does not care for literature or art. Now, dictator, not concerned with literature. Yeah. Hypocrite means
Someone who says something else but us.
primitive. Philistine is a person who is hostile or indifferent towards others, specifically others. Right? Okay, what does PHIL fill? Oh. Somebody who is passionate about something. That will also says here it is. These first Philistine. So this also is a word which comes from, say it is a part of history where people of a certain area banned art, and the area was known as Philistine. So it's a place. People did not like that, so they,
Word and take a picture.
the word comes from there. People were not forward, they did not like that. Okay. Correct spelling. The word, pick the word with correct spelling. This is B, shouldn't it? Huh? B is correct. Now, the correct meaning of the underlined phrase. Should spending on the arts be met out of public purse? Public purse means public money, right?
Yeah.
So, government money. Public purse means, public purse is an idiomatic. Public purse is an idiomatic phrase, it means government, right? Okay, done with this? Hello, discussion हो गया? Antonym of dilate. Pretty easy. Anyone with an idea what repudiate means? Repudiate. So we have abjure. Anyone knows the meaning of abjure? Yeah, repudiate means to reject. Now seize is not. Yeah. Seize means to take or grab by force. Just bow. Have you all written the meaning of repudiate? So this bow means something of that sort. What would abjure mean? Here, anyone can just abjure at any point of time? Do you need the words that you know? Abjure means solemnly renounce. Yeah, and disavow means that you take a vow and you disown it. Means you can take responsibility sort of.
So answer is actually.
You can write the meanings. Repudiate means refuse to accept or reject. Abjure means to solemnly renounce, which also means reject.
So we have to find the opposite.
Huh? Okay, we need the opposite in meaning. See, we didn't read the instructions. So if repudiate means to refuse, abjure also means to reject. Disavow is to not take responsibility. So opposite क्या होगा? To take. Seize. Seize will be our answer. So what is the biggest mistake we made? Not reading the question. Right? We need an opposite over here. We will read from here. Chalo, we won't make the mistake again. Okay, here what is the question? What can be substituted for? We looking for similar. A state of perfect balance. What does equinox mean?
Something equal.
Equinox means alone. Yes. Yeah. Equinox. Equal day and night. अभी गया था equinox 20th March 21st June.
And the day is completely good.
When the day is, the sun is on the equator and you have equal days and night. Again, it's March and September. September 21st. Equal day and night. Okay, now you said equilibrium. Equilibrium means it's of balance. Okay. An equilateral, equilateral. So equal length. Equal length is equilateral. Right? Okay, now what is equanimous? Equanimous. Any idea what equanimous means? Write the word equanimous. No. It's also something to do with equal. Equa means something to do with equal. All of them are something to do with equal. Yeah. First one is equal night and day. C is equal length. Now, what is B? B is equilibrium. Something is in equilibrium means same state. Yeah. Equanimous means calm and composed. Right? So state of balance will be equilibrium. If you are talking about a person's state of mind, then it will be equanimous. So are we talking about a person's state of mind? Okay, identify the word which means the same as sift. What is sift? Yeah, yeah. Huh? Sift. Louder, please.
Example.
Examine. Quickly. Sift.
Problem.
You sift through something.
Example.
Look at it carefully. Right? Calamity. Yeah, worthiness, problematic. Sift means to look at something carefully, so it will be. What about this? It's correctly spelled word. Occasionally, double C, double S. A का correct spelling क्या होगा? Gratuitous. Right? And B will have a double S, C will have double C, double S. Okay, now what are we looking for? Antonym of disstimulate. What does disstimulate? Break it down. Remove the prefix simulate. Simulate means simulation. Simulation would be copying something. Not exactly similar to, but simulation like simulator. Simulator क्या होता है? Something which does the action in a similar way, but not the original. Simulate. Like when you go to a driving school, they put you on a simulator. Not stimulator. Stimulate means you put into action. To activate something is stimulate. Right? Simulate would be to copy something or be like something. Dissimulate would be not copying something or not doing like others. So we are looking for an antonym. Dissimulate would also mean something similar to like not showing. Simulate would also mean to show. Yeah, create condition similar to copy or real condition, that is simulation. Simulate copying of actual condition. आपके opposite क्या होगा? If simulate means if simulate is copying something or doing something similar, dissimulate is not doing something similar or not showing something. We are looking for antonym of dissimulate. Yeah. Dissimulate can, so the dictionary meaning is act of deceiving. Dissimulating means not doing something similar or so to conceal something could be dissimulating. So revealing. Now concrete and circulate have equivalents, right? So reveal will be the answer. So simulus means, you go to the root word, simulus means same side, similar, right? Doing something similar is simulation. So what are you asked to do over here? Synonyms. Ostensible. What are ostensible? We should Premium is stated to be real or true. So something that is genuine, we can say genuine.
Apparent.
So now, faithful can't be strong. Have you written the meaning of ostensible? Yeah, you know, something to be true or something which, okay, apparent or desired. It's seeming to be. What do we say about ostensible?
Something that you want to have.
Something that seems to be true would be apparent. Yeah, desirable is something you want. Whether it is true or not, nothing to do with it. So your answer is that. Vishni, are you getting your answers?
Yes, ma'am.
So ostensible can also be appearing or claiming to be the one Huh? Okay. You need this synonym of communicable. Communicable.
Can communicate.
Is used in a particular way, a particular sense. ये पीछे दोनों सो रहे हैं.
contagious. Disease.
Communicable disease, contagious. Shyam? क्या गया? It is not understandable, it is not communication. What does communication mean?
Transport.
Communication.
Commutation. Commute.
Right.
Comes from commute, right? Moving one from one place to another. That would be the communication. What do we need here? We need the synonym. Yeah?
Okay.
Famished. You are famished. Means you are very hungry. So, hungry will be the something similar to expedite the process.
Absolutely.
Expedite means to make it faster. Suitable synonym.
Perceivable.
Palpable means feasible. So as a P means something that is feasible or can happen, or we can think about it.
Present day.
Not present. No, visible नहीं होगा. होगा क्या? Perceivable is we can at least think about it. It may happen. It is perceivable means possible. Yeah. Audible, no. Presentable. Can it be visible? Something that is visible means you can see it in front of you. Right. So look at the synonyms of palpable.
Something that's possible.
Tangible, that is possible. Yeah. So visible is possible? Not really. Visible is something that is actually there. So it could be perceivable. That is something that is possible.
And tangible is the degree is. So is there attached to a scheme almost tangible?
Almost tangible.
Most visible.
Tangible means possible. That can happen. Can happen.
Something that can see is tangible.
That can be seen.
Touched on.
That here we are talking about not something that is, but might be. It's a hypothetical situation. Almost tangible means almost possible. Almost can happen. It's not actually happening.
But
Almost can.
synonyms of the written possible and visible.
Visible is written, not perceivable.
Yeah.
Perceivable would be like we can think about it. Perceivable can also. So what do we go with? Answer here we are fine. Closest. There is no context also. So palpable is something that is likely to happen. Yeah, this is palpable. So I think we could go with this. Perceivable would be something that we can think of but is not actually happening. We can perceive something that is, and we can create an image about it. So, something that may most likely happen. Palpably comes from something that we touched on. Something likely to. Right? Let's look at this one. Synonym of reproach. That would be reapproach. We are talking about zero. If it had been reapproach, that would be with a hyphen. Reproach somebody. Right? Reproach would be that. Understand would be the opposite. Understand and appreciate would be the opposite. If they said antonym, then you would go with appreciate or understand. Name somebody or who. Somebody. Correctly spelled word. Last one is correct. Spelling, documentation. Disaster, what should it be?
Yeah.
Documentation. What about this? Deviation. Dormitory. Me. To. Right. Idea. What do you have to do? Best definition for the underlined word in the context. Available? Right. So it's not. Now, Mr. Powers was gullible. He believed everybody. Excuses. So he was he intelligent? No. Was he dishonest? No. Was he critical? ये चले गए तो only knife बचा. Knife means any other synonym of knife? Any other synonym of knife? That's Shyam, are you still there? Any other synonym of knife? Innocent. Innocent person, right? Gullible is like ignorant can also be valid in some contexts. Not knowing, yeah, that will also get used. Okay, this one we just finish up. Considerate का क्या करना है? We need the antonym. What do we need here? क्या है ना? Indifferent. Yeah, considerate, indifferent. Atrocious. What does atrocious mean? Malignant. Think how malignant is used. Malignant cancer. Was stubborn. Yeah. something that is gray. That way also, it's something serious. So malignant is something that persists, that you can't remove. But synonym of VRBL. VRBL. That's the word. Any idea?
Lethargic.
You want the synonym of VRBL? Athletic, energetic, indolent, lethargic. Rebellion seems to be a negative word.
It is not.
Does seem to be a negative word.
Yes.
Yeah, it sends it as a negative word.
Yes.
Huh? Rebellion is like bubbling with energy or bubbling with joy. Rebellion refers to somebody with a lot of energy. Lot of energy bubbling with activity. Athletic would be more about sporting or fit. That way. And lethargic is, okay, what does indolent mean? One last word, indolent. Indolent means? Look it up. Indolent means lazy. Lethargic is lazy. You are feeling lethargic, you don't want to do anything. I'm feeling lethargic, I don't want to do anything. Right? So, ebullient root word is bubbling. You can write this down. Ebullient root word is bubbling or boiling. So, bursting out with energy. So, energetic, if you had, say, analogy, energetic and ebullient will be the higher degree. Yeah. So we have this last question. Correct spelling. Unequivocally. Unequivocally. और कुछ है क्या? चलो. Done with the question on the PPT. So you do your. But then we can discuss the worksheet. Yeah. और आज का worksheet complete करना है. And you will go through the words. Just the words of your text. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, Vishni. Thank you. Will you be attending tomorrow's class or you are traveling tomorrow?
I'll start attending offline from Monday.
From Monday, Saturday to Monday for the
Ma'am, I'll be returning Bombay on Saturday.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
And so that's what is it? That's
we don't want to general.
Okay, then that's all the day before you come back to your post class.
Class.